Hello, everyone. Today we are going to look at our spelling assignment, and we have two very different sounds. In many ways, they're spelled similarly, not always, but most of the time they're spelled similarly, and but they have very different sounds. So let's go ahead and put our name at the top. I think I've picked a pen that's broken again, yet again. There we go. There's a nice one. All right. So we're going to take a peek at two different sounds. One sounds very crisp and sharp. Ooh, ooh. The other one is very loose sounding. When you say ooh, your lips are together like you're making a kissy face. Ooh. And you have a little tiny hole. Your mouth almost looks like this, like a little tiny circle, right? When you're saying that. This sound is a lot more loose. So, for example, bloom. I have my lips really close together. Cookbook. K, uh, is very loose. It sounds almost like right? A little bit like that. This sounds like ooh. So, tool would be the first one, shampoo would be the first one, put would be the second one. So you can kind of hear the difference between those two sounds. Really, when someone speaks, you can totally see the difference between the two sounds because of the way that the person's mouth looks, right? Just to make this ooh sound, you have to purse your lips really close together. And when you make this sound, your lips are not quite as close together. They're a little bit more, your lips are a little bit more loose. So, we get to do a crossword puzzle, which is awesome. We're not too worried about the sounds for this crossword puzzle. Number one across says bent or twisted. Bloom, cookbook, tool, shampoo, put, wool, stool, proof, prove, group, brook, foolish, bush, crooked. I think bent or twisted is probably crooked. So we're going to write CROOKED. I love crossword puzzles, by the way, FYI. And then we're going to look for two down, which is going to start with an R. Two down is the cover on a house. Well, that's a roof. And that is number 19, ROOF. Three across is not sensible. It's going to have an O in there. Well, most of our words have O, so that's not very helpful. Not sensible. Not sensible. Foolish. Seems like it's not sensible. FOOLISH. So far, so good. We can pick any across or down for the next one. Let's pick six across. Six across is a collection of recipes. Well, that's a cookbook, right? So we're going to write cook book. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to solve some of the other ones, and then we'll double check them. Okay, so I'm going to look at four down. I have a mammal with mask-like face markings. In looking it over, I got raccoon, RACCOON. Five Down was thick hair from sheep, was wool, number 6. Number 8 across was a seat with legs but no arms. That was stool. And then number 7 down was a low woody plant, a shrub. And I'm looking for something that's 4 letters long that starts with a B. So I end up with bush. Now, bush is kind of a little bit of a wild card, isn't it? It isn't spelled with double O, but it has the loose bush. It's not boosh, it's bush. The lazy bush. All right, and 10 across is a bent object used to hold something. Let's see. Starts with an H. Hook. Seems good for that one. And 9 down. An instrument used for work. Well, lots of jobs, including ceramics, use tools. So I'm going to write tool. All right. So our challenge assignment down here, you've just finished your homework assignment. Before putting it in your backpack, you check it over for errors. Tell what you might find. Use 4 challenge words. So, bulletin, cocoon, cushion, proofread. I can definitely use that. If I'm talking about errors that I might find, I could use cushion, and I could use bulletin, and I have to use one more. I'm going to use cocoon in an unusual way. All right. Write it on a separate piece of paper. We're going to save a tree. I'm going to write it right down here. So I'm going to say, before I put my work in my backpack, I proofread. The assignments. You guys need to be a little closer. Okay, so far I've used proofread. And then we could say I sit on a cushion. And I check my words, my spelling words, on my bulletin board. Some people do that. I know when I was learning French, I had to learn 10 vocabulary words a day, and that was really hard for me to do. So I started writing the words on cards, and I had a bulletin board in my room when I was in college alongside my bed, and I would just start pinning the cards to the board so that I was seeing them every day. I noticed Victoria does that. Sometimes I notice in her study area, she has spelling words or vocabulary words behind her on cards. And that's a great strategy for learning words, is having them where you can see them. In the classroom, heads up, we're going to look at so in the classroom, you can see that I have pocket charts. Can you see the blue pocket chart across the room? And there's also a blue pocket chart right over there underneath the ice cream cone. They're upside down, but we have the words for the spelling list and for vocabulary up in the room. And even though you guys aren't here, I still put them up in the room because there are words that we're studying during the week, and I need to look at them. Let's see. And we need one more word, and the word is cocoon. So I'm going to say that my backpack is like a cocoon for the safe transport of my papers. My backpack is like a cocoon for the safe transport of my papers. Boop. Okay. Not sure how we'd use marooned. Marooned means that something's stuck, like you're stuck on a desert island. But marooned has the sound pattern, the spelling pattern that we're looking for. All right, so this week our two vowel sounds are oo and uh. It's hard to even make the sound. It's a lazy oo is kind of how I think of it. The difference between shampoo and put. Between word number 4, shampoo, and word number 5, put. Put, uh, and ooh, and ooh. Right? Okay. All right. I hope that helped you doing that crossword puzzle to understand what some of the words mean. And we'll do our next spelling assignment together soon. Thanks for joining me.